is out again because of another groin injury, possibly aggravated after she took a knee in the abdomen.
What is your description of kind of the physical battle that Caitlin particularly faces, maybe within tonight's game or just in general? As
officiating and how bad it is in this league. The WNBA should change its logo to a bruise.
You want to know why you can get away with it? I'll tell you why. Because the referees is not going to call shit on Caitlin or nothing on you for hurting Caitlin.
Adam Silver is in hot water, but is it justified? Fans are furious over Caitlin Clark's injuries, blaming the NBA's leadership for the lack of protection.
The chronically lousy second-rate officiating has led to such a hard play uglification.
But here's the twist. Why hasn't Silver addressed this firestorm yet? Stay tuned, because what we uncover about the WNBA's handling of its brightest star might actually shock you. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Caitlin Clark was set to be the face of the WNBA. Coming off an electric college career, people couldn't stop talking about her as she stepped onto the professional stage. Her court vision, her long-range shooting, her undeniable presence, all of it screamed superstar in the making, and for a while, she lived up to it. Those first games were like a highlight reel come to life. Fans couldn't get enough as she drained threes from near half-court and navigated defenses like a seasoned pro. But just as the momentum started building, things took an unexpected turn. Clark has been plagued by injuries throughout her rookie season, and they aren't minor. Her quad strain sidelined her for critical matchups, robbing her team of their brightest star.
Because of the hooking and hammering she took from the Dallas Wings a couple of nights earlier. No call.
Then came the groin injury, which not only kept her off the court, but also out of the All-Star game, a platform that was supposed to celebrate her as one of the league's most exciting new talents. For fans, that absence hurt almost as much as the injuries themselves. The one player they were banking on to capture more attention for the WNBA wasn't being seen where it mattered the most. And it's not just bad luck. There have been moments during games where Clark appeared to be a target of extra physicality.
what is your description of kind of the physical battle that Caitlin particularly faces, maybe within tonight's game or just in general? As
fans have pointed out specific plays, like the hard foul she took against the Aces where no flagrant was called, even though the replay showed clear intent. These aren't isolated incidents either, and the inconsistency in officiating has been a major talking point. Why are other star players across the league allowed to be roughed up like this? Where's the line? The league keeps saying it's committed to elevating the WNBA, but this feels like a glaring blind spot.
In this case, they're calling out the WNBA and Kathy Engelbert. Why? Because of the officiating.
Social media has blown up over it. "Protect our star or lose our respect," one fan tweeted, tagging Adam Silver directly. Others weren't as polite, accusing him of leaving the WNBA to fend for itself while the NBA enjoys the lion's share of attention.
Is out again because of another groin injury, possibly aggravated after she took a knee in the abdomen.
For all his talk about growing the women's game, fans are asking, where's the action? Silver's silence is almost louder than any statement he could have made. This isn't just anger anymore, it's disappointment. Fans expected better from him, and the fact that he hasn't stepped up? It stings.
Just use Caitlin Clark's arm or leg with a purple discoloration. It's more fitting.
Here's the reality. Caitlin Clark isn't just another rookie. She's the biggest shot of hope the WNBA has seen in years. This league has always struggled financially, relying on NBA funding to cover huge losses, around $20 million annually. That's how much of a lifeline the men's league has been. But Clark's arrival changed the energy overnight. More people are watching games. Ticket sales are climbing. There's real buzz around the WNBA, all because of her. It's not just good for her career, it's a lifeline for the league. But now, that hope is fading fast.
On another player towards Caitlin Clark. Yeah, oh hell. The referee's gonna swallow that damn whistle.
Fans are worried the WNBA itself could destroy the momentum it desperately needs. Clark's injuries aren't just sidelining her, they're sidelining growth. Take the Washington Post's brutal take, saying the league might as well change its logo to a bruise. That's the level of damage this crisis is doing to public perception.
Officiating and how bad it is in this league. The WNBA should change its logo to a bruise.
All-Star game. That is because of the refereeing in regards to Caitlin Clark being targeted and pretty much not having a special whistle.
The league's letting its most valuable star get worn down on the court, and it's not just bad optics. Sponsors, fans, even young girls looking up to Clark are asking if basketball is the right dream to chase. Is this really the future of women's basketball? And let's talk about the officiating. In the NBA, if anyone targeted a player like LeBron or Steph Curry the way Caitlin Clark gets battered, it would be over. You'd see instant suspensions and stricter officiating. But in the WNBA, the rough play is ignored and Clark's paying the price. This isn't how you prioritize safety or build a league that international viewers, sponsors, and players can trust. Clark drew a global audience to women's basketball, but now the world is watching her take hit after hit, unprotected. If the WNBA doesn't act now, there's no telling how fast they could lose what little ground they've gained.
This is embarrassing for the WNBA. Quote, there's a grab, there's a hold, there's a grab. I mean, all of those are fouls.
This is bigger than Clark. It's about proving the WNBA belongs on the same stage as the NBA. Because if they fail her, they're failing the league. So what's Adam Silver going to do about it? If Adam Silver doesn't step in soon, this could mark the moment the WNBA's progress came to a halt. Fans are loud, frustrated, and not backing down. They're holding leadership accountable, flooding social media with demands for change. Caitlin Clark's struggles have become the symbol of something much larger, a league at a crossroads.
The surest way to kill the league's popularity and halt its commercial momentum is to put its stars in ice packs and traction.
You want to know why you can get away with it? I'll tell you why. Because the referees is not going to call shit on Caitlin or nothing on you for hurting Caitlin.
Right now, Silver has the chance to secure his legacy as a leader who elevated women's basketball, or risk being seen as someone who let that momentum crumble. The situation is dire, but the ball is still in his court. Will he act before it's too late?